Hello everybody, welcome to Bougiani Gymnasium in beautiful Proctor, Vermont, where it's boys high school basketball action coming up here for you tonight on this December 18th. Got a couple of our local teams here on the floor in Proctor tonight, and you're looking at the Otter Valley Otters. And yes, Otter Valley is here to take on the Proctor Phantoms tonight. Otter Valley primarily plays a Division II schedule. Proctor, of course, in the Division IV ranks, but just a couple of miles separating these two teams, a couple of days short of the Christmas holiday. And it's going to be a lot of fun to watch them both on the floor here tonight at Bougiani Gymnasium. We've been in Proctor once already with the Bob Abrahamson tournament. And Proctor comes here with a 2-1 overall record. They defeated Pulteney in that tournament, lost to Twin Valley in the championship, and have since gone on to defeat Long Trail. So that brings them a 2-1 overall record coming into the contest tonight. And Otter Valley, as you see, warming up here on the floor. The Otters have just one game under their belt. They played rival Fairhaven back a couple of days ago, ended up losing in that contest to the Fairhaven Slaters, both Division II teams. So that's what's going on very early in the season for the Otter Valley Otters. Let me run down here real quick the schedule as they'll be introduced on the floor, the roster, I mean. Number 0 is Merrick Heitman. 1 will be Logan Dennis. 3, Brody Lathrop. 4, Jackson Howe. 5 is Riley Connaughton. Number 12 is Jonathan Johnson. 13, Aiden Wingfield. 24, Zachary Dragon. And 25 is Jacob Worrell. 41 is Connor Dennis. And there you go. That's the roster. The head coach is Michael Stark. His assistant coaches are Jordan Toller, Ben Gabrielt, and Rick Hudson. And we're going to have our introductions happening on the floor in just a moment. Got all kinds of folks moving around here. Our officials tonight will be Matt Wortman and Craig Pettis. All right, here's Otter Valley being introduced on the floor. Brody Lathrop introduced as a starter. Number 1 coming out, Logan Dennis. Number 4, Jackson Howe. Number 24, Zachary Dragon. And the 5th starter will be number 41, Connor Dennis. And we'll turn the camera over here. And here come the Proctor Phantoms to be introduced. Aaron Brock, one of the senior captains, wearing number 0. Number 2 is Mason Brothers. Number 11, Caden Dean. Number 12, Braden Sheehy, a sophomore. And number 13 is Isaiah Fernandez. Isaiah is a senior guard. And there you go. We have the starters for both teams are introduced. I'll run down the entire roster here for Proctor here in just a second when I get an opportunity, but we are going to be pausing for the playing of our national anthem. So as we do that, we'll pause. All right, and there we go. The national anthem just about ready to go. The players introduced here on the floor. Number 0 for Proctor, Aaron Brock. Number 1, Noah Johnson. 2, Mason Brothers. 3 is Jace Sheldrick. 4, Ari Camp. 10, Cameron Camp. 11, Caden Dean. 12, Braden Sheehy. 13, Isaiah Fernandez. 14, Jordan Weezy. 15, Griffin Pomeroy. 20 is Sawyer Crossman. 22, Camden Scooby Kimball. And 25 is Lucas Cole. And there you go. That is the entire roster. The head coach, Mr. Jeremy Cole. Jeremy's not here tonight. Bill and Carter Crossman, the assistant coaches, will be coaching the team here tonight. We're just about ready to get this one underway. As we said, Matt Workman and Craig Pettis are your officials. Out there, number 11, jumping it up center circle here for Proctor. It's Caden Dean. And his counterpart is number 3, Brody Lathrop here for Otter Valley. Off the opening tip, control here first by the Proctor Phantoms. So Proctor will set up first. Proctor JV team winning the earlier contest here tonight, 58-37 over the counterpart there from Otter Valley. Varsity getting going right now as we get a shot top of the circle. Isaiah Fernandez going to let one rip from 3-point range. That one not going to be good. And the rebound coming down here to Otter Valley. So Otter's working with it top of the circle. Left side shot put up. Zachary Dragon going to miss that one. Rebound quickly down the floor. We get it to the Proctor end of the court. It's Aaron Brock driving to the hoop with that right-handed shot. Layup is good for the first basket of the ball game. Going to get an out of bounds happening right here just in front of us at the sideline. Out of bounds off Proctor. It's going to be inbounded by Zachary Dragon here for Otter Valley. So Otter's with the ball in play, top of the circle. And it looks like a man-to-man defense being employed here by the Proctor Phantoms. All right, there's a drive in, shot put up there, one-hander. Brody Lathrop hitting that bucket for the Otters, ties our game at 2 apiece. There's going to be a loose ball picked up there by the Otters. Brody Lathrop coming up with it. Lathrop down the floor, feeds it over to that right corner. We get an Otter shot. That's going to come off the rim, no good. Rebound Proctor. Aaron Brock putting up a shot, misses. Tip back up. That one from Braden Sheehy, misses that. Rebounded by Proctor. Outlet pass stolen. And we get a whistle and must be a out of bounds sideline violation, I guess, is what we're looking at right there. Will be a turnover nonetheless by Proctor, so it's going back here to the Otters. Looks like Proctor's going to be using full court pressure right here, so full court press on. See how the Otters like this or handle this. A good look at it, Connor Dennis rims that one out. All the way around that cylinder, pops back out. Proctor with the rebound. Aaron Brock trying to get off a shot. That one blocked to the floor. Loose ball down court, stolen back by Proctor. And we get the Phantoms driving to the hoop, putting up a shot. Braden Sheehy took that shot. And Braden was fouled, so he is going to go to the line. He'll be shooting a couple. So we're tied at 2 apiece, and the foul is going to be on Connor Dennis. So Connor going to pick up his first personal foul. It's actually the first foul of the game. Braden Sheehy, a sophomore here on the varsity here for Proctor, hits the first free throw. He'll get one more. All right, second one by Sheehy is good. Back to the full court press here for Proctor. Good ball movement by Otter Valley. Shot Logan Dennis off the rim, no good. This is Mason Brothers with the rebound down the floor. Aaron Brock with that right corner attempt there. way over there. That would have been a 3 if it went in. Comes off the rim, and it looks like it's going to be out of bounds somehow. Maybe it hit the top of the backboard, I'm not sure, but it's an out of bounds back to Otter Valley. 4-2 is our score. Proctor up on top. Varsity boys basketball at Proctor, Buggiani Gymnasium. Proctor hosting Otter Valley. Otter Valley shot topped by Brody Lathrop, 3-point attempt. All the way around the rim and back out again. Good look at it, good attempt. The ball knocked loose there. Brody Lathrop, good job on defense. Knocked it away from Brothers, Mason Brothers trying to get it back. Lost it out of bounds. So back to Otter Valley. That'll be a turnover with 4:21 left to go, first quarter. Very much a defensive few minutes here. Full court pressure coming. All right, there's our first three-pointer of the ball game. That one hit by Otter Valley's Logan Dennis, top of the circle. 5-4, Otters go up on top, leading by 1 with that 3. Nice spinning attempt underneath there by Mason Brothers. All right, ball down the floor, goes left side, and back out on top again. Get a whistle by Craig Pettis, one of your officials, calling a foul here on the play. Otter Valley is going to be inbounding. The foul, by the way, was on number 11, which will be Caden Dean picking up his first personal foul. We see the ball going out of bounds, and we'll stay with Otter Valley. So the Otter's going to have it in play. Brody Lathrop. Nice spinning moves in the paint, trying to get off a shot. We get a whistle and maybe a foul here coming. Yes, it will be a foul. Here comes Craig Pettis to call that foul. This will be a shooting foul as Brody Lathrop was fouled while shooting. So he's going to go to the line. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul is going to be on Mason Brothers, picking up his first personal. That coming with 3:20 left to go here in this quarter. Second free throw is up, and this one is going to be off the rim, goes out of bounds baseline. Matt Wortman calls it Proctor possession on this. Full court pressure coming now from Otter Valley, so both teams using that. Otter Valley, nice move in the paint. Connor Dennis down the floor. Pretty good defensive pressure on him. Good spinning move with a turnaround shot up for the 2. 7-4 is our score. Ball goes back top of the circle. Otter Valley putting a little run together. Logan Dennis got a nice feed and goes in for a left-handed layup, makes it 7-6. Okay, Proctor will be inbounding it at the baseline. They get ready to put the ball in play. Ball comes to the top of the circle. That's Ari Camp. Ari's going to get a little help. Isaiah Fernandez. There's Fernandez shot. Going to come off the rim. Nice job there on the rebound. Caden Dean. Ball goes back top of the circle. Dean driving to the basket, but they're going to get him for a traveling violation. He split the defense right there with that drive to the hoop. Matt Wortman right there to call him for taking extra steps, and we come down to 1:46 left to go here in this quarter. First quarter action is 9-4 in favor of the visitors, Otter Valley. Proctor going back to full court press right here. Ball inbounded by the Otters. And that's a big bucket. Brody Lathrop going to light that one up, top of the circle. I believe he's going to get 3 on that, 12-4. And Coach Krosman wanting a timeout here on the floor. So Proctor wanting to regroup here a little bit. Bill and Carter Krosman coaching the Proctor Phantoms here tonight. Head coaches Jeremy Cole, and both Krosmans right here will be coaching tonight. Is Jeremy not here this evening? All right, we got a timeout here on the floor. There's your 2 officials here once again doing a fine job. Craig Pettis and also Matt Wortman here tonight with timeout on the floor. 12-4 is our score. And it's Otter Valley up on top. As I mentioned, the earlier contest was a win by the Proctor JVs, 58-37 over Otter Valley. So congratulations to them. And these are the Otter Valley 5 out on the floor. Got an opportunity to see the Otter Valley team the other night as they had the girls on the floor up there, and they pulled off a big upset win. Varsity win over Mount Anthony Union High School, so congratulations to them in that win. Early season going here is we just have a couple of games each for these teams, just a little bit short of the Christmas holiday. So a lot of fun to see what the teams look like here locally. Got some very good basketball we'll be seeing all winter. All right, timeout over with Aaron Brock going to inbound it. All right, that is a foul on Proctor's Ari Camp. They just picked up for a personal foul, number 1 on him, as we have under a minute left to go, 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Otter Valley will inbound. Ball in play, top of the circle. Left side, Brody Lathrop shot going to be good for 2. No, actually 3 on that. 15-4 is our score with that bucket. All right, we're going to have a couple of shots should be here for Proctor's Ari Camp, as the foul will be on Logan Dennis. So Dennis going to pick up his first personal foul. Ari Camp will be on the line to shoot 2. Hits the first. Proctor, as we said, we've seen, this is my first chance to see Otter Valley this year. Proctor, big win over Poultney in the Bob Abrahamson tournament. And then lost in the consolation game. Second shot is good by Ari Camp. And we have 15-6 is our score. Otter Valley up on top. Otter Valley possession. That'll be a sideline violation. Brody Lathrop over there trying to make some moves with the basketball. Hit the sideline, goes out of bounds with 9 seconds. So that's going back to Proctor now. All right, Proctor with time running out, getting off a shot, and Braden Sheehy took that last shot, misses. And we end the first quarter with our visitors here at Proctor High School. Otter Valley 15, Proctor 6. Varsity boys basketball continues at Bougiani Gymnasium in Proctor. All right, we have 8 minutes going up on the board, just about ready to go here. We'll get started with our second half of action coming up. And it's going to be Otter Valley inbounding here to start the second quarter, I should say. I said half. And so the Otters have a number 3 out there, which is Brody Lathrop to inbound it. Brody will bring the ball in play. Left side of that three-point circle, goes right back to Brody. Goes in for the left-handed layup, misses. Ari Camp with the rebound. This is Ari down the floor, top of the circle. Works it over left sideline, and pulling out for a jump shot is Braden Sheehy. Going to miss that. Otters with the rebound. Lathrop down the floor on the fast break. Reverse layup. In for the 2. Great job. It is now 17-6. Otter Valley up on top. Top of the circle, we have Sawyer Crossman putting one up from three-point range, missing. Otter Valley with the rebound. Very quickly down the floor. Goes to the top of the Otters circle. Out on top, number 41, Connor Dennis trying to feed it in. That one tipped, deflected away, out of bounds off Proctor hands, and it will be Otter Valley inbounding at the baseline. Otters get set to put the ball in play, going inbounds and right back out of bounds. Over there on the sideline, Jackson Howe now on the floor here in this second quarter for the Otters. Otter Valley will inbound to Howe. This is Howe with it over in the right corner. And Otter Valley going to bring it back outside here and let Connor Dennis set up with it. Getting on him defensively is Braden Sheehy. Ball back over right sideline. Trying to make a move toward that corner is Connor Dennis. And Connor, a senior guard forward, going to lose a handle on it and lost it on the dribble. Goes out of bounds as we see in the corner. And it goes back now to Proctor. So this is Ari Camp going to bring the ball down the floor. Ari over the half-court line, top of the circle. Connor Dennis on him defensively. Ball goes to Aaron Brock over on the right side. Brock drives toward the basket and lost a handle. And I don't know if somebody hit it. He got stripped of the ball by Jackson Howe. Brock coming back outside with it. Got room for a shot, puts it up, misses. Camp the rebound. Camp takes it right in front of the basket, puts up a shot, misses. And Zach Dragon there on the rebound. Down the floor on the fast break, and it is shot put up by Logan Dennis. Got a good attempt at it, misses it. Otter Valley rebound, as you just saw, it went back out on top. And they're going to hit a bucket way out there. That's Connor Dennis, I believe, going to get 3 on that. 20-6 is our score now in favor of Otter Valley. This is Ari Camp with it now, top of the Proctor circle. Ari drives to the free throw line, kicks it out over the right side, back out on top. And Proctor starting to work it around. Sawyer Crossman, nice shot under some good defensive pressure, and Crossman going to hit the bucket. Makes it 20-8, so Proctor needing a basket right there. Crossman gets it, and then just as I say that, we have Brody Lathrop hitting another 3. So some good outside shooting here by Otter Valley. They're up 23-8. Those threes really hurt when you're down, and a couple of them in a row here coming up from Otter Valley. We have a pushing foul here at the Proctor end of the floor. So there will be a foul. This is going to be on Otter Valley. And it should be, I believe, Connor Dennis is going to pick up the foul. Yes, it is. It's going to be his second personal foul. This is going to be a shooting foul and will be on the line. It looks like Aaron Brock will be on the line to Well, I thought he was going to shoot, but no, they're going to have it inbounded here at the baseline. So we'll see Mason Brothers inbounding it. Ball goes top of the circle. Fernandez over to Brock, over to the left corner. Now they'll kick it back out. Good ball movement, Proctor. Brock will take that shot. Oh, in and out. And the rebound going to come down to Jackson Howe. Ball down the floor to the left side it goes, left corner. Now right in the middle it goes, Otter Valley end of the floor. Making room for a shot. Jackson Howe gets a little closer underneath, puts up that right-hander, a little off balance there. And Howe's going to hit a beauty right there. Makes it 25-8 with that shot. Here's a Proctor travel. That's Braden Sheehy. Trying to move it in closer to the basket. Gets caught for taking an extra step. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Second quarter action it is over the half-court line. Brody Lathrop. Lathrop in center circle. Dishes off over to the left side and tries to pass it into the free throw line. That hit one of the players out there, and Brock coming up with that loose ball. Brock end-to-end goes up for the shot, misses. Rebound Proctor. They'll get it over to Fernandez. Right wing puts up a three-point shot, misses. Another great job on the boards there for Proctor's Braden Sheehy. And Proctor with a chance to reset. They get it back into Fernandez. That'll be a foul. Fernandez trying to make a move to the basket, and Jackson Howe going to get caught for that hand check right there, and that'll bring us down to 4:19 left to go here in this first half. Second quarter action. Going to be inbounded by Mason Brothers at the baseline into Aaron Brock. Top of the circle it goes. And back over to Brock. Brock passed it off. Now Brock driving to the basket, goes between defenders, gets off a shot, falls to the floor. And the rebound coming down to Brody Lathrop. Kicks it out top of the circle. Get a three-point shot attempt put up there by Logan Dennis, going to miss. And Brock with the rebound. This is Isaiah Fernandez with it now. Fernandez right side, driving toward the basket. Another hand check foul right here coming against Otter Valley. And that should be Logan Dennis that'll pick up his second personal foul. With 3:48 left to go here in this second quarter. Otters up on top, leading 25-8. Proctor will inbound at the baseline. Into Ari Camp to Fernandez, right side of that three-point circle. Fernandez makes a move toward the corner, gets cut off. Back out to Camp, out on top. Oh, nice job. Good ball movement here by Proctor. They get it into that left corner. That's Mason Brothers taking it to the hoop. Left side baseline move. Goes up with a right-handed shot underneath for the two. 25-10 with that basket. Here are the Otters, top of the circle. Jacob Worrell in there with that shot for Otter Valley. Rebounded by Proctor. The ball comes out to the half court where we get a collision out there, and we will have a foul going up on the board. That'll be on Proctor's Aaron Brock, going to pick up his first personal foul. So we have 3:06 left to go here. Second quarter action. We're at Bougiani Gymnasium in Proctor, Vermont. Local high school basketball action for you here tonight with the Otter Valley Otters visiting on the floor. All right, Otter Valley going to inbound it from the sideline. They do put the ball in play over to the left side. It goes to Zachary Dragon. Now Lathrop driving to the hoop with it. Dishes off last second. A shot put up by Worrell. Loose ball picked up by Proctor. Here's Ari Camp, drive to the basket. A bunch of defenders down there trying to get a shot off, which he does, but no good. Rebounded by Otter Valley. 2:36 left to go in the quarter. And they kick the ball back outside. That's going to be a three-point bucket hit right there by Brody Lathrop. There's Ari Camp with it now. For Proctor, spinning move underneath, beautiful shot. Goes up, hits the bucket, he got fouled. So possibility at a three-point play, that should count. And Logan Dennis is going to pick up his third personal foul. So the Erie Camp basket is going to count. And Erie will be on the line to shoot one here with 2:19 left to go here in the first half. Second quarter action. Braden Sheehy got the rebound, pulled away from him though. Thought Proctor was going to get another opportunity, but they'll give it back to Otter Valley. Otters with it at their end of the floor. Brody Lathrop back out on top. Now they're working the left side. Logan Dennis with it. And a little bit close, too close is Isaiah Fernandez on defense. We're going to get him for a personal foul. That'll be his first. Head coach Michael Stark going to the bench there. Some Otter Valley personnel changes out there on the floor. Ball goes top of the circle, inbounded to Brody Lathrop. Jack Dragon, number 24, passed off, right back to Dragon. Dragon working it around. Brody Lathrop working that left side. Waiting with patience here to get the right opportunity. Also out on top, Riley Connington. Using up a lot of time on this possession. Working that offense here. 1:23 left to go here in the second quarter. Proctor using that zone defense. Things open up a little bit there in the middle. They get the ball inside. Jacob Worrell put up a shot, misses. And there's the ball outlet stolen back at the half court. Lathrop got underneath for a shot, and he is fouled. Again, Proctor got the rebound and then got it to the half court. And Lathrop got fouled underneath there. So Brody Lathrop will be going to the line to shoot, and Isaiah Fernandez will be picking up foul number 2 on him. Brody Lathrop, one of the seniors, of which there's a whole bunch of seniors here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors on the roster here. Out of 10 players, 7 out of 10 are seniors, so very, very experienced team here for Otter Valley. And it is in play Aiden Wingfield, number 13, in front of the basket, trying to tip it back up there after the missed free throw. Goes out of bounds, going to be inbounded here at the baseline by Otter Valley. All right, Otters Lathrop with it, top of the circle. Under a minute left to go in the half. Otters drive to the basket. Some pretty good defensive coverage there, but well done by Jacob Worrell. Goes up with a left hand over 2 defenders, hits the bucket. Ball goes back to the Proctor end of the floor. Erie Camp, left sideline. Camp to the free throw line, lost it on the dribble. Picked up, here we go. Breakaway layup down the floor. Left-handed shot is up, missing, but getting his own rebound. Aiden Wingfield stayed right with it. Wingfield back up, does get the 2. 33-12 with that score. 17 seconds on the clock left to go. Mason Brothers trying outside shot from 3-point range, misses. Erie Camp rebound back up, cleanly blocked. Loose ball picked up here by the Otters. Down the floor, it's going to be Proctor picking up a loose ball to Erie Camp, taking off for the right-handed layup at the buzzer. Nicely done at the end of the first half. Final seconds. Last basket belongs to Proctor, and they get it for the 2. It is 33-14 here as our halftime score at Bougiani Gymnasium. All right, we are ready to go and start our third quarter coming up here. And if you're just joining us right now, we have Otter Valley on the floor here at Proctor High School's Bougiani Gymnasium. Boys varsity basketball action. Proctor going to start us off with possession here in the third quarter. Been a bit of a long half there, a little bit trouble getting things going offensively for the Proctor team, but they start off the right way, as you just see right there. Braden Sheehy going to hit a big bucket. Going to get 2 on that, so it's 33-16 with that basket. Otter Valley with it at their end of the floor. Looks like Proctor using a man defense, and underneath it goes to the Proctor basket. I think we're going to get, well, a shot was taken. I think a block on that shot. Looked like a jump ball call right there. A block shot, so Otter Valley will have it on the possession. The basket was made, but it won't count. So Otter's inbounded at the baseline. Loose ball tipped. And Proctor with the possession. Otter Valley back quickly on defense. This is Ari Camp, top of the circle for Proctor. Fernandez, left wing for three. And that's what Proctor wants to see, trailing by a good bit here to start the second half. And they've come out hot here. Big three right there, makes it 33-19. Couple of more of those and it'll be a whole different ball game. Top of the circle at the Otter end of the floor. Almost stolen away there. Good defensive effort by Caden Dean. Brody Lathrop with the shot. Misses the shot, and this is Fernandez down the floor, right sideline. Got the crowd stirred up there a little bit with that three-point attempt, which he misses off the rim, and we get a rebound coming down to Otter Valley. There's Jacob Worrell, one of the starters here in this third quarter, on the rebound. And it looks like we're going to have a foul here. Matt Wortman coming over this way saying we got a foul here, and this is going to be a shooting foul that's going to be against Fernandez. So Isaiah Fernandez for Proctor picking up his third personal foul. Might see him coming out for a little bit of a break. At the line to shoot will be Zachary Dragon. Now the officials out there having a little conference here between them. I think what that was about was how many shots he's going to get, and I think they just signaled 3. So Fernandez will pick up his third personal foul. This is going to put Zachary Dragon on the line to shoot for 3. I'm sure that's what that discussion was about. If you're fouled beyond that three-point arc while attempting a three-pointer, obviously you get 3 foul shots. So there was number 1. This is number 2. The second one is good. So the point going up on the board gives Otter Valley 34 now, 34-19. And third free throw is going to be off the rim, picked up there by Caden Dean for Proctor. Ari Camp drives in, threads the defense. Got off a good underhanded attempt, though, misses the shot. The rebound was taken by Connor Dennison down the floor. We have a whistle. Looks like we're going to have a foul here at the Otter Valley end of the floor. That's Fernandez picked up another foul here. That's going up on there as his 4th personal foul. So Isaiah Fernandez is going to come out right now. Coach Krasman taking him out of the ball game there. Give him a little break here, breather. Not necessarily needing a breather, just to keep him from fouling out of the game here. It's kind of early to be getting that 4th personal. All right, so Otter Valley with it in play. They lead 34-19. Proctor defensive unit out there working around, and looks like a man-to-man defense. Otters work that offense. They get it inside. Shot attempt by Worrell. And a block on that shot, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds here at the baseline. It's going to stay with Otter Valley. So the Otters going to inbound here at the baseline with 5:34 left to go in the third quarter. Top of the circle it goes on the inbounds. Good defensive pressure on the ball by Sheehy for Proctor. In, out, and back in again. That was a beauty. Zachary Dragon, senior forward, hits for the 3 the other end of the floor. This is Sawyer Crosman. Sawyer puts up a 3 ball, and that one off the rim, no good. Rebound coming down to Dennis. Top of the circle, dishes it over on the right side for a shot. That one's going to be off the mark a little bit. There's Caden Dean down the floor to Crosman to Ari Camp. Proctor will now set up with it. Under 5 minutes left to go here, third quarter. Good job on defense here by Otter Valley. Otter's using a man defense. Top of the Proctor circle. It goes over to the right sideline to Mason Brothers. Pulls up for the jumper, right side of the foul line. That one off the rim, no good. There's Brody Lathrop with the rebound. Good ball movement over on the left side, left wing. We're going to have a shot put up and missed by Connor Dennis. Otter Valley rebound. There'll be a foul over there in that left corner. Zachary Dragon trying to get off a shot. He got fouled. He'll be lining up at the free throw line. Harry Camp is going to pick up his second personal foul, and this will put us on the line to shoot. I think this will be a three foul shot situation as well. We'll find out here in just a minute. Zachary Dragon fouled over in that left corner. I think he was in three-point range. We'll see. All right, substitutions coming in and out here for both of the teams. Michael Stark is the head coach for Otter Valley, and Jeremy Cole, the head coach for Proctor, but head coaching tonight, Bill and Carter Crossman, in the absence of Jeremy Cole. Second free throw is up, and this one is good. So Zachary Dragon, 1 out of 2 from the foul line. He has one more coming with 4:21 left to go in the third quarter. 38-19 now. Otter Valley up on top. And that third free throw is good, so it is 39-19. Biggest lead of the ball game. Still the full court pressure here from Otter Valley. And there will be a foul. The pass was intercepted, actually stolen there by Sawyer Crossman, doing a good job, but there was a foul committed. Looks like that will be on, well, it didn't put it up there, so I'm not sure who the foul is on, but it is Proctor possession. One-handed floater there by Braden Sheehy, going to miss that one. It was actually Aiden Wingfield on that last foul. Good ball movement, very quickly down the floor into Worrell. Off the glass for the two underneath, makes it 41-19. Oh, big bucket at the other end. Got to make Proctor feel pretty good hitting that one. Braden Sheehy, a sophomore on this varsity team for Proctor, will get 3 for that. 41-22 with that bucket. Otters lead, Otter possession. All right, left side three-point attempt. Connor Dennis off the rim, no good. Otters back quickly on defense. There's one from three-point range. Braden Sheehy going to miss it off the rim. Going to have a foul underneath. The battle for the rebound. Aiden Wingfield doing a good job out there, right in the mix of things. Not sure if we had a foul or not a bounce there. They don't change nothing in the foul on the clock there. So it's inbounded by Proctor. They get it on the possession. Crosman, top of the circle. That's going to be 3. Beautifully done. Sawyer Crosman, sophomore guard. And there's the answer to that at the other end of the floor. A 3 by Zachary Dragon. Getting some good outside shooting performances here from both teams. Now we have a whistle and a foul. Okay, this time it is a foul. It's going to be on Proctor's Caden Dean. Gives it back to Otter Valley. 2:42 left to go here in this third quarter. Over the half-court line into the free throw line. A little give and go. Handoff goes underneath to Brody Lathrop. Brody took the handoff. Looked like a football play right there. Just getting around his teammate there at the free throw line. Takes the handoff. Goes right in for the layup and got fouled. Basket is good. And that foul is going to be on Ari Camp. So Ari's going to pick up his third personal foul. Brody Lathrop on the line to shoot one. Off the rim, here's Ari Camp with the rebound. Long pass down the floor, intercepted by Connor Dennis. Dennis top of the circle. And that one tipped and loose. Sawyer Crossman coming up with it, feeds it down the floor. Nicely done. Hanging back, Braden Sheehy goes in for the easy two on the layup. 46-27 is our score with that Proctor basket. Otter's up on top. Otter Valley front court, Connor Dennis. Down low, right side of the basket. Nice cover up there, Jacob Worrell. Defender coming out right on him. Turns sideways, covers up that shot enough to get it off in for the two. Left side, left wing shot. Mason Brothers for Proctor, no good. Rebound, Otter Valley. Lathrop down the floor. Back quickly on defense is Proctor. They'll kick it over on that left sideline. That'll be a three-point attempt. That one no good, off the rim. Shot by Zachary Dragon. Missed off the rim, out of bounds, off Otter Valley. Okay, that'll bring us down to 1:35 left to go, third quarter. We are at Bougiani Gymnasium at Proctor High School in Proctor, Vermont. Getting some nice camera work done here tonight by Arlen Bloodworth, who we thank very much. Arlen, one of the mainstays here at Proctor, and he's running our camera tonight. I'm sure I appreciate. Now we have a timeout here on the floor. So it is Bill and Carter Crossman, the coaches for Proctor, wanting a timeout. So we have our clock stopped with Otter Valley leading 48-27. Gives me an opportunity to mention our JV score, the earlier game. That one was recorded as one of our PEGTV productions. Very good performance by the Proctor JV team, defeating Otter Valley 58-37. So congratulations to them, and you can watch that as one of our productions. Just go to the PEGTV YouTube website and put that information in there. It'll come right up for you. And always a lot of fun to showcase our local boys basketball teams. And we were able to see the Otter Valley girls a couple of nights ago win against Mount Anthony. Of course, we were here for the Bob Abrahamson tournament. That was right over the last week and a half or so ago, or kind of we officially kick off the season. A lot of folks do watching that tournament. A lot of history to it. So it's nice to be here as part of that. Twinfield winning that tournament. But we were able to see Proctor and our Pulteney team. And hopefully we'll get a lot of our local basketball teams on the television for you here this winter. So looking forward to that. All right, we have the timeout over with. The ball will be inbounded by Mason Brothers for Proctor with 1:29 left to go, third quarter. Ball in play. Sheehy gives it right back to Brothers. Oh, that's going to be a steal. Should be an easy layup for Jacob Worrell. But getting down the floor in a hurry was Braden Sheehy. And then he committed a foul, as you just saw right there. So that is going to be putting a shooter on the line to shoot. Zachary Dragon will shoot. Correct that. It'll be Worrell that will shoot. So Jacob Worrell, senior forward, is going to be on the line to shoot two. That does stop our clock with 1:17 left to go here in this third quarter. All right, second free throw is good. 49-27 is our score with that bucket. And Otter Valley back waiting on defense, and the ball will be brought over the half-court line now by Sawyer Crossman. Ari Camp with it. Crossman out top for the three. A little bit left of the basket there. Three-point attempt is going to be off, and the rebound to Connor Dennis. Underneath, shot attempt by Riley Connington. And we run the floor. Here's Sawyer Crossman for another three-point attempt. Gonna miss that one off the rim. Connor Dennis with the rebound over the half-court line. We get a whistle and a foul. Okay, this will be a Proctor foul. It's going to be, I think he said number 15, which would be Griffin Pomeroy's number. Griffin new into the ball game. One of the seniors here on the floor for Proctor. Jacob Worrell on the line to shoot. All right, Worrell is going to get one more free throw. And this is good. And now 50 points on the board for Otter Valley to 27 for Proctor. Harry Camp pulls up at the foul line. Proctor end of the floor for a shot, misses. Sawyer Crosman the rebound. Over to Braden Sheehy, gets a shot, misses. Griffin Pomeroy, good job on the rebound. Proctor working it around there. Can't get a shot inside. They got it in the paint. Couldn't get a shot off. And now we have a foul. See Jordan Weezy working with it. Weezy got fouled. All right, so that's just the third team foul for Otter Valley. Not a shooting situation. Proctor has 5. So Sawyer Crosman going to inbound it with 11 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. All right, ball top of the circle. Weezy gets stripped of the basketball. 1 second. And there will be a shot top of the circle, and that's Jacob Worrell taking that last shot, and that will end our third quarter. So after 3 quarters of basketball, it's Otter Valley 50, Proctor 27. All right, we are ready to go for the fourth quarter. And folks getting a good treat here, seeing 2 of our local basketball teams here. Otter Valley on the floor leading Proctor 50-27. Non-league contest this is, as Otters play in Division II. They had a very close contest the other night. A loss it was to the Fairhaven Slaters. Those are both Division II teams, and always a lot of fun when you watch Otter Valley go at it with Fairhaven. Proctor will be in league with West Rutland this year, and Mount St. Joseph Academy in Division IV. Probably see him play Mill River a little bit. There's Fernandez underneath for a Proctor shot off the glass, no good. Good job on the rebound, Aiden Wingfield. That'll be a loose ball here at the other end of the floor. Proctor going to come up with it. They got a 2-on-1 break there. The ball got knocked loose. Fernandez staying right with it. Lost it. Got it back a second time. Got a shot off and got fouled. And that'll be Riley Connington that is going to pick up the personal foul. And Isaiah Fernandez will be on the line to shoot. So 50-27 is our score. Proctor with an opportunity here to get a free throw or 2 in, and let's see, the first one will be off. We'll get one more. Second free throw is off, but a rebound taken right there by Proctor's Caden Dean, so they'll get another opportunity. Fernandez goes over to the right corner. Braden Sheehy from 3-point range, going to miss. Here comes Otter Valley down the floor. Otter 3-point shot by Zachary Dragon. Goes off the rim, and we see get knocked around over there in that right corner. Goes out of bounds at the baseline. And it will be out off Otter Valley. Got a pretty good crowd here on hand for this one tonight, as you might expect. The 2 local teams. All right, ball over the half-court line. Mason Brothers you're looking at. Top of the circle, between circles. Now Braden Sheehy gets it. Sheehy drives down the center there. Lets one go up for a shot, which he is fouled on. All right, so the Otter Valley foul is going to be on Logan Dennis. That's the 4th foul on Dennis, and on the line to shoot will be Braden Sheehy. So Sheehy going to be shooting 2 as he was fouled while shooting. And a good looking free throw right there for 1. We'll get 1 more. And the second one off. Battle for the rebound, won by Otter Valley. Logan Dennis got that rebound. This is Logan with it right now. Shot attempt put up by Wingfield, gonna miss. And rebound Proctor, the outlet down the floor, stolen back by Wingfield. There's an Otter Valley shot by Wingfield. Rebounded by Proctor. Isaiah Fernandez driving inside for that shot off the rim, no good. And a drive to the basket by Logan Dennis up for the bucket. 2 points for Otter Valley, 52-28. All right, little hand check foul right there going up on the board. And that is Jacob Worrell's number up there for his first personal foul. So Proctor inbounds it with 5:22 left to go in this contest. Proctor with a whole bunch of players ready to go in, 3 or 4 of them right here at the sideline just in front of us. All right, good ball movement. Proctor, Airy Camp pulling up a little turnaround jumper. That one in front of the free throw line, no good. And a turnover at the Otter Valley end of the floor. All right, that will be a foul on number 4, which would be Airy Camp. So that is Airy's 4th personal foul. And as we said, Coach Crosman, both coaches Crosman, making some changes here at the sideline. And we have brand new players going in there for Proctor. Ball will be inbounded by Otter Valley. This is Connor Dennis out on top for the Otters. Now to Brody Lathrop. Brody, nice spinning move in the paint underneath. Spins his way in for a shot for 2. Then we get a timeout here on the floor. That's going to stop our clock with 4:13. 4:13 left to go here in this contest. 54-28 is our score. Otter Valley looking for their first win of the season. Came here with just that 1 game under their belt. That was a loss to fellow Rutland County team, Fairhaven High School. Otters make quick time out of it and are ready to go here once again. Head coach is Michael Stark at the sideline for Otter Valley. Jeremy Cole, the head coach for Proctor. And the assistant coaches for Proctor, Bill and Carter Crosman, running the team here tonight in the absence of Jeremy Cole. All right, Proctor shot left corner, and it is Camden Scooby Kimball that's on the floor. Put up the shot. That one partially deflected out of bounds. Proctor will keep it as we come down to 4 minutes left to go in the contest. So all new players, as we said, in there for Proctor. Over to the right corner, Sawyer Crosman putting up the shot deep right corner, 3-point attempt, misses. And wide open underneath for Jonathan Johnson. Off the glass, good assist right there. You see him open underneath, get him the ball for an easy 2. 56-28 is our score. The other end of the floor, going to have a foul. Riley Connington going up for the shot foul. All right, that is Sawyer Crosman that's going to pick up the foul, so Connington will be on the line. Connington is a senior here in this Otter Valley team, getting 2 shots. Got one more coming. All right, that will be a foul committed against or by Proctor. Number 15, you could pretty much see that. It's Griffin Pomeroy that will pick up his second personal foul with 2:56 left to go here in this contest. So the ball going back to Otter Valley. They lead it 57-28. All right, drive toward the Otter Valley basket, a foul committed. Jackson Howe trying to get in there for a shot. This will be on Pomeroy. Just got his second foul, now his third right here. Non-shooting foul. This will have us inbounding it. Otter Valley at the baseline. Inbounds pass is knocked loose. Another whistle. And apparently out of bounds off Otter Valley. So the Proctor Phantoms will bring it down the floor with 2:35 remaining to go in our contest. Here's Sawyer Crosman bringing it over the half-court line. Sawyer going to let one go there from just beyond that center circle. 3-point attempt, no good. There's a travel. Here's Crosman over the half-court line. Nobody really paying attention there. He lets one fly there for a shot. We'll have a foul. Riley Connington going to pick up the personal foul. So this will put Sawyer Crosman on the line to shoot. Sawyer's a sophomore guard for the Phantoms. He'll get 2 shots. All right, on the rebound, put back there by Weezy. Jordan Weezy going to get the 2. 57-30 is our score. Otter Valley with the lead with that shot. Nice block on that shot attempt there. Jordan Weezy, good defensive play. Proctor shot, a little off the mark. Jackson Howe right there for the Otter Valley rebound. Connaughton in for the shot, no good. Crosman feeds it ahead. Let's see if we can get two here. Nope. Griffin Pomeroy not able to get a good angle on that shot. Being chased down defensively. 1:17 left to go in the contest. 57-30 is our score. There's an Otter Valley shot, and the left-handed shot by Connaughton, not good. And we just go up and down the floor here, running the floor, letting them play here. Under a minute left to go in the contest. All right, couple of Otter Valley shots underneath the basket. Is Johnson going up? Jonathan Johnson back into the contest. Sawyer Crosman at the Proctor end of the floor tries again a three-point shot. That one going to be a little bit short, out of bounds. Back to Otter Valley with 30 seconds left to go. Otters top of the circle. Connaughton. All right, that'll be a foul. Ball tipped loose by Jordan Weezy. And Weezy going to the basket, got fouled. 20 seconds showing on the clock left to go, and he'll be on the line to shoot. So obviously it's going to be an Otter Valley win here tonight. They are up on top, leading 59-30, but Proctor gaining some good early season experience here on their home floor tonight. All right, second free throw is good. So Jordan Weezy hitting that bucket makes it 59-32. And Otter Valley with the possession here with 13 seconds left to go in this contest. Otter's just going to let the clock run out here and take this win away here tonight. So Otter Valley with a pretty good performance here tonight, going to win this one 59-32 over the Proctor Phantoms. The earlier game, Proctor defeating Otter Valley 58-37. So good home contest here for Proctor and our home teams there with Otter Valley. Going to be a lot of fun watching these two teams play throughout the season. Otter Valley again, a Division II team. Proctor will be in Division IV. So sure, there's lots of good things ahead for both of these teams throughout the regular season. Final score, once again, Otter Valley 59, Proctor 32. Hope you enjoyed it, and we thank you for watching.